everyone, my name is Kamala Selvi Ramu. I'm from University Malaysia Sabah. Today I'm going to talk about external factors that influence the organizational performance and how to overcome it. The first factor that I'm going to discuss with you all is organizational culture. Your team is a subset of a large organization. This organization as it's a unique cultures, procedures, and policies that affect what happens in your unit. You may be a great project manager, but if there are negative practices in the organization as a whole, they can affect your team's productivity. For example, where the overall culture of company encourage friendliness and professionalism in top members. Conduct with the staff, customers, and suppliers, it encourages an environment of productivity. Increased feedback and progress on the other hand, a negative and punitive culture leads to employees dissatisfaction, high employee churn, and absenteeism. This one become a big organizational structure which will be big effect to our company. The second thing that I'm going to explain to y'all is availability of talent is main point. Workforce shortage are becoming a challenge in several industries, including engineering, manufacturing, and construction. Even according to the reports from the Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS) and the Society of Human Resources Management, which is SHRM, recruits are having a harder time than ever finding qualified applicants. It will be a great info that I'm giving now. Please note it, guys. So the first one, if you operate in an industry that is experiencing talent gaps, it can have a significant effect on your entire team in the following. The first one is qualified team member frequently leaving your company to seek better opportunities elsewhere. The second one is project delay due to a long recruiting process. Even in such situations, you may need to put in some extra effort to fill the availability position. For instance, you could try leveraging your professional network to the soliciting referral to find suitable candidates at hand. Also, you can partner with the universities, colleges to identify potential talent workers who can do the best in your company to do some paid promotion or sites linked which have a large pool of job seeker with a different level of experience. Surely it will useful for your company because if you find from the LinkedIn, job seeker and lot of website, you can find lot of job seekers who they really want the job and they can perform well. So the third thing that I would like to share with y'all is tool and resources. It's one of the things to require superior work from staff, but do you know if they have what they need to get the job done? Most of our work today happens with the aid of machines, gadgets, and all. If your team doesn't have the tools and equipment required for their respective jobs, it will negatively impact of overall performance. For example, advertisement. And it's not enough to ask if your team has the tool and resources at its disposal. It's also important to audit and condition and suitability of these tools are intervals because outdated and clunky tools are almost as bad as none at all. So here are few things you can check. So this you all can get some infos from me lah. So I would like to give this tips for you all. The first one, physical tools such as the machines, instruments, spare parts, and consumable supplies. The second one is safety protocol, work procedure manual, job aids, and record keeping tools. So, I want to give special attention to the software solutions. For example, you surely use project management software. What if you provide at several issue and you couldn't access your project? What if they made a significant workflow update? That is it necessarily a move in their right or wrong direction if it just takes a lot time of your company to be as accustomed to new options? What if there is a simply a better option on the market that can save you more time and everyday tasks? And average office workers use a lot of apps in their jobs. Being on the look for better alternative is never bad idea. Actually, market trends and force are very important. Whatever industry you operate in, your activities are influenced by certain market force and trends. They include new technology, government policies, economic conditions, and consumers' demand, and etc. etc. For example, that I'm going to share with you, new regulation may require that you make significant changes to your team's workflow, or improvement in technology may require that you deploy more modern and agile methodologies. Tools and techniques are all within a specified period. That effect your team members will be more effective. The work also will need to be done differently moving forward. To treat this condition, it's important that you build an agile workforce that can quickly adapt to new changes. And also, I'm going to explain the last thing that I'm going to explain is final thoughts. Final thoughts, don't scared about the final thoughts, because getting the best out of your team doesn't have to be an uphill task. Though it may seem that you may sometimes, if you find that you constantly struggle with achieving performance targets, and for your team you will be more concerned and you will be take a bad result, maybe it will be happened. So target for your team, it may be maybe to dig deeper, and it will be smoother if you face it differently. Doing so may reveal that subpar performance is the result of factor beyond your control. This knowledge will put you in a better position to respond to the situation. You have to perform well to make a position to your employee. If your employee give any suggestion to operate your company, means you have to take it and you have to explain to them. If that one is benefit, means you have to use it for your operations, I mean your company, because the operation between the employee and the leader, it will be a good one, because the leadership belongs to us, will determine whether the leadership is good or bad. Whether the leadership is good, the employee also feeling so comfortable, and they also give too many thoughts, too many opinions to improve your company's profits and so on. It will, everything is in your hand. So employees attitude and employees thoughts, all everything belongs to you. If a leader give the best to the organization, to the employee there, sure the employee will work for the leader and will work for the company fully and best will give the best. So final thought must be belongs to whatever that you are doing now will reflect your company and operation. You have to think wisely before you take any decision, and it should be a good one for your company and the person that working at your place. It means the employees. So I think that's all from me. A leader must have a few qualifications that approved by all the qualifications must be the best one to show the best. So thank you guys. I hope you all get some benefit from me, and thank you, ma'am.